Hello, my name is Chris, and I have been thinking about doing something for a long time now, probably over a year, and that is to come up with an objective that is so hard and so tough that it really, really challenges me outside of my comfort zone. And that objective is to travel to every single country in the world. This objective, not only will I go to every single country in the world, but I want to plant a flag there on behalf of His Majesty and overview all of the territories in the world. I think it would be great to sort of map out on a large map everywhere that I've been. I've planted a flag. So I live in England, and this is a fantastic starting point for an objective like this, because we have relatively cheap travel in Europe, whether it's flights or other methods. There's no real significant borders that we have to deal with, especially with the passport situation. And it's quite accessible, and there are a lot of countries in Europe in quite a small area. So, for example, Europe is roughly the size, of Australia. Yeah, Australia is one country. Europe has many countries, and a lot of those countries have lots of different cultures. So, why am I doing this? The main reason is because it's a challenge. It's a huge challenge. The world is so big. There are so many countries out there. There are 195 countries. Well, depends who you ask, but generally considered there are 195 countries. And at the moment, I've actually been to 27 of those countries. I'll put a map up so this can be seen. But yeah, 27 countries I've been to. So I have traveled somewhat, but not a huge amount. And I think part of that comes down to my age. At the time of filming this, I'm 26 years old, and of course I will only get older. And I think now is the absolute time to do this. I have no commitments, no dependencies, should we say, and I have enough resources to really make this thing happen. I'm not scraping the barrel every single month. I've been saving up, and I think this would be a fantastic thing to do. I think it's in my blood, British blood, to go out there and see what the world is and understand from different cultures. And not only that, but I'm very blessed in the UK and other Western nations, of course, and other nations like Singapore. We have very strong passports, which means that we can travel to a lot of countries free of visas. And that's huge. That's absolutely huge in doing this objective, because if I was not from the UK, I would not have the opportunity to do so. And therefore, that puts me even further towards doing something like this, because I know that not many people can do this. Only few countries can do something like this, because it would be too laborious, or it would be far too challenging to do something like this on a weaker passport. I mean, if you are out there and you have a weaker passport, please prove me wrong. But yeah, it's undeniable that there are certain advantages to having this passport, for example, a British passport. So, starting from this summer in 2026, I've actually resigned from my job, and I will be trying to tackle this objective as much as I can. And on top of that, I'll be filming it to make a mini film series. And my objective here is not to get famous, but just to record for my benefit and also my family and friends.